Hello kids, this is Faizan Hussain and we were studying the chapter Cell, the Fundamental Unit of Life, class 9 Biology. In the last class we have studied the topic cytoplasm. What cytoplasm is, where it is found, what is its functions. So we have studied all this in our last class. We have also studied that cytoplasm contains the various kind of organelles. So what are these cell organelles? We are going to study today. So our today's topic is cell organelle. What actually cell organelles are? Actually cell organelles are, you can say here, these are the components of the cell which performs various functions inside the cell and has a characteristic shape. Based on their function and their shapes, they are further divided, and in some cells, you can say in some cells organelle, membrane is present, and in some cell organelle, membrane is not present. So based on that, we are having three different kind of cell organelles. What are those? First, they are having double membrane. So these are double membrane bound cell organelle. Next is single membrane and third is no membrane. So what are double membrane cell organelle? So we are going to study, first we can say it is endoplasmic reticulum. What endoplasmic reticulum is, we are going to discuss, don't worry. Next is Golgi apparatus. Golgi apparatus, or we can say Golgi complex also. Third is mitochondria. Next is plastids. These are mostly found, these are only found in plant cells only, plastids. And next is vacuoles. These are usually found in plant cells. These are found in animal cells also. But they might be absent also and might be present also. If they are present, they are very small in size. Vacuoles in animal cells. Got it? Next is single membrane bound organelle. What are those? We are having only one, that is lysosomes, which are found only in animal cells only. Got it? Next is no membrane bound organelle. These are two. First is ribosomes and next is centriole. Or centrosome. Okay, so students, these are various kind of organelles which are present inside the cell, whether plant cell or animal cell. Some of them are found only in plant cell and some of them are found only in animal cells. Now we are going to discuss the structure also of the cell, where they are present actually, so that we can easily identify, and after that one by one we are going to study them in detail. Fine. So now here we are going to draw the structure of the cell. If we are talking about a plant cell, generally it has a plasma membrane, or you can say cell membrane. A nucleus is present in the center. Nucleus is covered by a membrane-like structure that is known as nuclear membrane. The fluid inside the nucleus is called nucleoplasm. So now this is plasma membrane and this is nuclear membrane. So the fluid present inside the cell is known as cytoplasm, and in the cytoplasm various organelles are present. What are those organelles? So here we can say, first of all, there is a tubular channel-like structure which is present near the nucleus. These are of, you can say, two types. One is rough endoplasmic reticulum. We are going to write short form RER, rough endoplasmic reticulum. Next you can say smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Now why we call it rough endoplasmic reticulum and why we call it smooth endoplasmic reticulum? You can see there are some dots like structure present in the diagram. Actually these dots like structures are, you can say, ribosomes which are present on the endoplasmic reticulum. We'll study in the details. So these ribosomes, due to their presence, it is known as rough endoplasmic reticulum. Next is mitochondria, which is also known as powerhouse of the cell. Somewhat look like this. This is mitochondria. Got it? Mitochondria. Next we can say some lysosomes are also present. These are lysosomes. Next you can say some Golgi bodies are also present. These are Golgi bodies. These are also present. There are a few ribosomes which are also found in the cell. And near the nucleus, centrioles, you can say centrosomes are present. Centrioles, these are only found in, you can say, centrioles and lysosomes are only found in plant cell. And there might be present some vacuoles. Vacuoles might be present or absent in the animal cell. Vacuoles. This is the structure of an you can say animal cell. Got it? Now we are drawing the structure of plant cell also. We can see first of all in plant cell, if we see the outermost covering of the plant cell is not cell membrane, is cell wall. Got it? Okay, here it is, you can say, outermost covering. It is outermost covering, that is known as cell wall, and inside cell wall there is, you can say, a thin membrane like structure, that is plasma membrane. Got it? Next, here also nucleus is present, but nucleus is generally at the periphery. Periphery mean to say near the border or boundary of the cell membrane. So here nucleus is present, and here the fluid inside the nucleus is nucleoplasm, and it is also bounded by a membrane like structure, that is nuclear membrane. And generally in plant cell, vacuoles occupies the most of the space of the plant cell. So here vacuoles are very large in size. Vacuoles are very large in size. Next, you can see endoplasmic reticulum is present. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum and rough endoplasmic reticulum. How we can identify smooth endoplasmic reticulum and rough endoplasmic reticulum? With the help of, you can say, ribosomes present on it. The endoplasmic reticulum on which ribosomes are present are known as, you can say, rough endoplasmic reticulum, and the endoplasmic reticulum on which ribosomes are not present are known as smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Got it? So here it is RER, means rough endoplasmic reticulum, and the second one is SER, means smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Here also energy is required, so mitochondria is also found here. It is a double membrane bound structure. It is mitochondria. Mitochondria. Here a double membrane bound another structure is also present, which is also responsible, you can say, for the colors in the, you can say, plants or in the fruits. Got it? So these are known as plastids. What are they called? Plastids. These are only found in plant cell only. These are plastids, only found in plant cell only. Some ribosomes are also present. The function of ribosome is protein synthesis. We will study in detail. Got it? So here rough endoplasmic reticulum is there, smooth endoplasmic reticulum is there, and there is one more structure that is known as Golgi bodies or Golgi apparatus. Got it? So this is, you can say, Golgi body or Golgi apparatus. I hope the diagram is clear to you all. Got it? Now one by one we are going to study each organelle in detail. Got it? Endoplasmic reticulum. So here, endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum, you can say, it is a membrane, double membrane bound organelle, which is tubular in form, or you can say complex or channel shaped. I told you these are present just you can say above the nuclear membrane, and sometimes these membranes you can say, sometimes you can say these organelles are attached to nuclear membrane inside you can say inside the cell and till the plasma membrane. They connect the nuclear membrane and plasma membrane also, and their function is to transport what, the material or food inside the cell. Intracellular transport is there. Intracellular, what do you mean by intracellular transport? Intra means inside only, not outside the cell. There is a cell, and inside the cell the network like structure is there, that is endoplasmic reticulum. It transports the food material inside the cell only. Got it? So we can say it is a tubular or channel like structure. As I told you, sometimes it's you can say present from nuclear membrane till the plasma membrane. So it provides the mechanical support. What it provides? The mechanical support to the cell. Next, what is another function? You can say what are the other function which endoplasmic reticulum helps in. It also helps in protein synthesis. Actually, generally protein synthesis is done by, you can say, rough endoplasmic reticulum. I told you protein synthesis was related to ribosomes only, and ribosomes are present in rough endoplasmic reticulum. So here you can write RER. Got it? Next, you can say storage and synthesis of lipids and steroids. Lipids we have studied, you can say, in the plasma membrane. The plasma membrane is made up of, and steroids synthesis, or you can say, and their storage is done by, you can say, endoplasmic reticulum. Got it? What is the other function? Detoxification. Detoxification of drugs or poison. From here, detoxification. From the name it is clear. Toxification means toxic. Toxic. What is toxic? Harmful. So it detoxifies whatever the harmful substances are there. It detoxify them, and they become less harmful for the body. Got it? Okay. The main function we forgot to write is intracellular transport. Got it? Intracellular transport. So it transport inside the cell all the food material or whatever the necessary material or whatever the material is required by the cell. It transport all that material. And there is one more function. We are not having much space, so here I am writing forming new nuclear membrane. Forming new nuclear membrane. Actually, at the time of cell division, when nucleus is divided, the new nuclear membrane is formed by the endoplasmic reticulum only. So these are the various functions which are performed by the endoplasmic reticulum. I told you earlier also there are two types of endoplasmic reticulum. One is smooth endoplasmic reticulum and another is rough endoplasmic reticulum, based on the ribosomes present on it. Actually, why we call it smooth and why we call it rough? Because as ribosomes are present on its surface, it makes their appearance rough. So that is why they are called rough endoplasmic reticulum. And on the other, no ribosomes are present, so that's why its surface is smooth. That is why it is called smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Got it? So if we are told to write the difference between smooth endoplasmic reticulum and rough endoplasmic reticulum, how we can write? We are having few points on which we can differentiate them. Here it is rough endoplasmic reticulum and here it is smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Got it? So function of rough endoplasmic reticulum. I told you ribosomes are present and these are responsible for protein synthesis. So we can write protein. Next, what is the function? You can say smooth endoplasmic reticulum. You can say storage and synthesis. What the synthesis? Lipids, yes, and steroids. Next, from the name it is clear, rough endoplasmic reticulum are having, you can say, ribosomes, and smooth endoplasmic reticulums do not have any kind of ribosomes. So here, next point is are present. Next, ribosomes are not present. Got it? Here ribosomes are present and there ribosomes are not present. Next is, here we can see in smooth endoplasmic reticulum, I told you about detoxification. So the detoxification activity takes place in the you can say endoplasmic reticulum of liver cell. Detoxification, so it is done by the smooth endoplasmic reticulum of liver cell. No such activity is there. Formed of mainly vesicles and tubules. Here it is formed of flattened sacs and cisternae. Got it?